another season.
Wait, are we sure that there's not going to be another season? Is it just going to be movies? Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure we had a conversation about this like before, because when they first announced, what was it? How long ago was it that we watched it? And it was like,
remember we watched it on the New Year's
we watched the previous
No,
season.
we both cried actually.
I cry easy about these things. I don't cry as easy about real life stuff anymore, but yeah, stories make me cry.
Oh, wait, no, that was not the latest one though, because we watched the Muichiro part, right? It's
no, so I can't remember when it was
the
that
village sword thingy. The sword village.
Swordsmith, yeah, the Swordsmith village. But no. What was it? Was it whenever was the last time that we watched it? We finished.
I don't think we watched it together for that one. Yeah.
No, there was a time just after my partner arrived, and we all watched together. Do you remember that? We rewatched it because we watched the newest season, I think.
Yeah, we watched the new season.
Kind of sad. You know, like whenever you finish a certain, like even though the story wasn't finished in the anime, you kind of feel sad. It's like, oh, I've got to wait for the
even
next
though we know
so
the
we were
story.
all looking and researching when's the next movie at, and at the time it still hadn't been announced, but now it's meant to be season 5, right?
6
or 6, I can't remember the numbers.
Because the 4th one is the sword village, I think, right?
Wow, we really didn't do our research properly here.
Oh my god, yeah, I know.
Anyway,
we're just
it's fine. We're just chatting because we both
sorry.
recently finally got to watch the newest Demon Slayer movie. Lala watched it
here
in the UK. It released like 12th September or
September,
yeah, so in September time. I watched it in Taiwan. It's been released in Taiwan since August, actually, like only a month after it released in Japan. But I only got to watch it because I went on holiday there recently.
Yeah.
So we're finally caught up on the story.
Finally, after waiting for a few months. You know, like the one in Japan is like, it's July, right? Or something.
July. So
2 months after.
I mean, it's not the worst. It's not like you had to wait a year.
I know. It's still though.
But the whole thing was that prior to this movie being released, we were waiting for a season.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Suddenly it was announced that they're not doing a like episode by episode season. They're going to finish the story with just movies, right? Because that's the impression I got.
I remember the last season was 2024, right? What was the last season? I don't even... Oh, wait. What is it before Infinity Castle?
I don't know.
Do you remember?
I don't know. I'm blanking.
Because I remember after the Swordsmith Village, right? Oh my god.
The training?
Oh yeah, the training arc. Oh my god, how can I forget about that? I love the training arc because it's so funny.
Yeah, so they had to go through the training arc, and then that leads into
the Infinity because
Castle.
I think that was like middle of last year or something, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean,
then
they got it out pretty fast.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't know how true this is, but I saw that the timeline was kind of like the second
movie
part of this Infinity Castle storyline will be out in 2027, and then the final part is apparently going to be 2029.
I think it's going to be every 2 years, they said.
So it's movies, right? They're finishing it just as movies?
But we never know, right? Maybe they're going to have maybe they're going to change their mind.
I mean, this is what I keep holding out hope for Haikyuu, because Haikyuu isn't having... maybe that's why I said season 5, because Haikyuu's not having season 5. They've just had a movie, and apparently there's one more movie in the works. But where they finish off on the most recent movie, which I enjoyed... where they finished off, I'm just like, there's so much content left in the manga. How are they going to cram it into one movie? So I hope, part of me hopes that there's just going to be either another movie after that, or maybe they'll turn it into a season.
Maybe they're going to make it into like part 1, part 2.
It's already a part 1, part 2 scenario. We've had the first movie.
Okay.
That's why I'm like concerned, because there's so much content left in the manga.
Or maybe they're going to have like part 1, part 2, and then like additional season or something.
Maybe. No, I'm like, I wouldn't mind that. I don't mind if you decide to do the...
You finished the manga though, right?
For Haikyuu or for...
Haikyuu.
Yeah. I finished that ages ago. I was basically waiting on the anime to update. I have probably reread the Haikyuu manga too many times to count.
Oh my
and
God.
it's easy to do it because it's only got like 400 chapters, whereas Detective Conan still hasn't finished.
No,
and has
it's
like
still going.
thousands.
Let's not talk about it because my brain
Demon
hurts.
Slayer is also like 400-ish chapters, right?
It's not a lot.
Yeah, it's manageable.
Yeah, it's manageable.
And
I
like,
can read it like in a few days.
I just remembered it finished in 2020 around the same time as a few other manga that I was
2020.
also reading. I don't know why they all decided that this was the year to finish them.
I remember reading it
I was just
in
like
2020.
maybe it's just because we all had so much time in that year.
But anyway, should we talk about the movie?
Yeah, I mean, okay, where do you even want to start? Because
I don't know. We don't want to. Should we talk about like a spoiler in this movie or like?
Okay, obviously
Spoiler
there's
alert.
going to
It's going
be spoilers about the most recent movie,
Mm-hmm.
and we're probably going to compare like our experiences with between the anime and the manga. But we're not going to talk too much about the
story.
The story from the manga, because I know that there's a lot of people who
doesn't want. They don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to read the manga as well. Yeah,
the manga is obviously it was completed quite a few years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to see how we navigate this, but the main aim is to not talk about future spoilers to come in the anime,
but the one that's already out. Right?
But the stuff that's already happened, if you haven't already watched the latest movie, this episode is about the newest movie.
Yeah,
so please don't
we'll
keep
have
listening
to, yeah.
unless you finish watching what you want to watch and you know everything you want to know.
Okay, we're going to talk about the movie. So you watch it in Taiwan and watch it here, right?
Yeah.
What did you watch it? Like, is it like, because I remember they have like IMAX experience and stuff too here or something, but I didn't go to the IMAX one because I just want a comfortable seat.
I am not well versed in the differences between cinemas.
I don't even think it's like recorded in like I don't think it's worth doing the IMAX experience or whatever.
I don't know. I just know that I was in Taichung in Taiwan, and we went to like this big shopping mall that has like a cinema thing at the top, but yeah, it wasn't massive.
It was
but there was lots of people.
It was a long movie.
Was it?
It was more than 2 hours.
It did not feel long to me, but maybe because I'm like, why is there so much stuff that they haven't shown?
Yeah, that's true. Because I know it's long because I literally in the middle of the movie I needed to go to the bathroom because I drank too much.
Alright, the same happened with my partner because they literally asked me like, what's the time? And like, I don't know, 2/3 of the way through the movie, and I was like, oh, they need the toilet, don't they? But I think they were trying to figure out what scene could they possibly miss.
No, I literally, because the thing is, I know the story, right? So I know what's coming. So I was like, I'm just going to wait until this part. So if this part is finished, then I'm going to go really quick and then come back. It's so funny. It was like 2 hours and something. It
probably was long because it covers quite a few
and
fights,
there's no
actually.
repetition, right? Because remember like last year they had like the movie like before, like, you know, like the every like beginning of the season they turn into movie usually.
Oh, like a recap.
Yeah, they have like probably like 1 hour. The first 1 hour is like a recap, and then the next hour is like the next season kind of thing.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I clearly haven't watched those.
Oh, did you not watch it? Oh, you didn't watch it in the cinema, right? Because I watched it in cinema last year before the beginning of the like the latest season, the last season, I guess.
No, I didn't watch them.
But this one is not. It's
this
like
one was
literally just like
it had like
Infinity Castle story.
It gave like a little bit of background, I guess.
I mean, the manga is also like that, though, right? I feel like it's quite.
I mean, the manga is just going like it's just linear.
Oh really?
It's never,
Wait, really?
I mean, unless you're thinking what I'm saying is, we see the flashback of like.
Was it really linear with the manga? Not really, right? I feel like it's quite similar with the manga. Oh my god.
No, the story is the same, but we don't get recaps because manga you're just reading all the way through. But like,
I mean, yeah. I mean, I thought you were talking about flashbacks. No,
I mean the flashbacks that they have I mean, they have more flashbacks in the anime.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the flashbacks that are necessary for the story to progress and to fill in gaps in our knowledge. No, those are included. Those are the same. I was like, what are you saying?
What are you saying? But no, they don't have recaps on this one, and the whole 2 hours is very, very packed with like. I still think like, why do you need to make this into 2 parts? And if you're going to make it into 2 parts, why can't you just...
Or 3 parts.
Or 3 parts. So they're supposed to make it like every year then, not like every 2 years, because that is too far, don't you think?
I don't know, given the level of animation...
That is true. Because, you know, like, they have like other movies that's like, for example, Harry Potter. They have like part 1, part 2, right? But they release it like within a year.
But I'm sure their production is planned in a certain way that allows them to do that. But also that like not... I don't know how Your Hote will actually does the animation process, but the fact that they sort of, I mean, Demon Slayer is lauded for its animation basically.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think 2 years is actually a very short amount of time to work on such
a big animation like that. Yeah, I guess it's just like, I feel like this is probably why I think Demon Slayer is so big that you should just make it like into seasons, not like
I don't know
movie,
what
right?
is the logic,
because it's
someone who
so
knows
big.
Tell us what is the logic behind this. Maybe there is like a certain, I don't know, is it more profitable that way?
Maybe marketing strategy, right, or something. Because like if you release movie, you always can sell like merch and things like that.
I mean, you can sell merch if you release a season as well. I don't know. I don't think from a merch perspective that changes anything. Anyway, that's not what we're here to analyze anyway. We're not here to analyze that.
Let's talk about the movie itself.
But it's kind of funny that you bring up that. So the fact that you feel like it should be more of like another season instead of movies. So my partner was saying that the first half of the movie kept feeling like, oh, it's about to stop for the next episode, rather than feeling like a movie, whereas the latter half actually felt like a movie. So when they said that, I was kind of like, oh, maybe at first they thought about doing episodes
season, and then I was like, oh,
and then it was like, no, we're changing to movie, but then they just took what they kind of already had.
That is a possibility, actually.
That's why it feels like that. Maybe.
What was the first bit anyway? I just remember Muichiro just running.
So you kind of see like the flashback, like what Gyome is thinking about, the plan to trap Muzan.
Oh yeah.
But the first fight, I guess we see, is Shinobu versus Douma.
That was the first fight.
Yeah. And then the second one
is the Zenitsu part.
Yeah, Zenitsu versus Kaigaku. And then the rest is basically
obviously
upper 3.
The main character thingy.
Yeah. So there were 3 big fights.
In one movie, which is quite good actually. Because this is why I told you it's very long. I thought it's going to just be like 1.5 hours. That's why I was like, how are they going to fit everything? No, it's more than 2 hours. I remember long. I remember I went in at 8 and I finished like at 10:30 or something.
This is not including trailers, right?
No, not really, because this cinema don't really show a lot of trailers. It's not like, it's probably like 10 minutes trailers.
Maybe that's why I also felt like it wasn't that long, because the cinema we went to also didn't have lots of trailers.
Yeah. But because it's really long. So then lots of trailers already like that.
But I just felt like, it didn't feel as long as it usually feels when I go to the movies. Sometimes I feel like movies just
very long.
I thought I came in
probably because you don't really enjoy. This is like literally because
I like movies.
No, like the particular movie, that film, you probably don't enjoy as much as this one, because I feel like this one, even though it's long, it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel long.
I think it's just my relationship with going to the cinema, because you go through all of it, and then there's like the trailers and stuff. It's not like the trailers that make it feel long, although sometimes when you go to movies, they
because
have like
sometimes
many trailers.
Sometimes it can be 30 minutes of trailers, right? And I'll be like, what?
It's because we also like to get that early, right?
Yeah,
So
I always get it early.
Sitting through every trailer, but that's not what makes it long. I just sometimes feel like I get transported to another world when I'm watching movies, and then I'm kind of like, wait, how much time has passed? But I don't know, maybe with the Demon Slayer movie, I just felt a bit like, I want more. Where are the rest of the
seriously,
lights? So that's why it felt kind of short.
I feel so sad.
Yeah, I just felt like, when is it?
Yeah, because like literally when the movie stopped, like when the movie finished, I feel so not satisfied because they turned this into like 2 parts, like the Infinity. I just wish like they just make it into just 1 part, but it's going to be like 5 hours, obviously.
I think it could be even longer than that because there's just so many. Like,
exactly.
So many battles.
But I just want
to.
Why can't you just finish 1 arc? This is why I said like the season thing is so much better because like, oh, why can't you just finish it? I just want to finish the Infinity Castle arc and then to the last fight arc, right?
You mean the last fight could be
be the movie. The Infinity Castle is it's too much. It's too many things like. And you know, like because like animation usually, how long usually like Haikyuu movies?
I mean
or Conan.
The recent one that we watched.
The movies.
So the most recent like Haikyuu movie is only like an hour and a half.
Exactly.
I was very sad about
wait. What about the Attack on Titan? You watched that, sorry?
I do not remember how long that was. Maybe it was like 2 hours.
Oh, really? Huh.
Maybe.
It's actually quite...
Or less than that.
Because usually it's going to be animation. It's always like around like Suzume and whatever. It's always like around 1 hour and a half-ish. They don't really have a long one.
How labor intensive it is to animate.
Yeah.
It's not like you're filming live people from different angles. If you're having different angles of things, you've got to draw that. You've got to produce those shots.
I feel like it's actually harder to like produce animation than like, well, I don't know. I never really make movies or animation, but like I feel like it takes more time, right, to like do the animation, I guess.
Yeah.
Than shooting a movie.
There's just a lot of elements involved, and I can understand why. Like, it's the same reasoning as to why they can't include every single thing that's in the manga, for example.
Yeah.
Because when I watched the Haikyuu movie, I was like, wait, where's that scene? Wait, what about this in the manga?
I mean, but for Demon Slayer though, I think they did like a pretty good job with like putting everything.
Yeah,
like
I mean, it's been a while since I read the manga, so I'm like, have they missed anything? I'll probably go back and read it, but I will say to their credit that if they have missed out certain parts, it wasn't obvious to me.
Yeah,
that being
exactly.
said, maybe because I only reread Demon Slayer like 3 or 4 times, but Haikyuu I've reread so many times, it's obvious.
Only 3 or 4 times.
I'm a like binge reader, you know, like sometimes when I'm in that mood or like I've got
what I binge is usually just the last
the whole series.
I just binge the last chapters, like the last fight.
Yeah, well, I just sometimes
I don't know why I do that because it always makes me cry. Because I was like, why do I do that? It's like almost like I want to torture myself.
You're an
But anyway, so the first fight is Shinobu versus Douma, right? Yeah. What do you think about it?
Sorry, because I did not have strong. I cried a bit actually when it was shown the flashback with her sister.
Yeah. Because he killed the sister, right?
Yeah.
Douma killed
But it's
the
just
sister.
kind of when she is reflecting on what her sister said and kind of knowing that what her sister wanted to say is like, I want you to live a long life.
Just like a normal.
I don't want you to fight this demon
girl.
because I know you probably can't beat this demon. And I don't know why that really made me sad. But the reason why I'm laughing is because after the movie, my partner was like, didn't the inside Hashira kind of die too easily? I'm just like, I don't know what you want me to say. We're not going to talk about this in too much detail. My partner did proceed to then spoil themselves by like reading stuff online. I was like,
why?
Oh wait,
why
is that why? And I'm just like,
well, I mean, to be fair, because like I was watching it with someone as well, right? So it was like we're talking about it, and then because he talked about that as well, right? And I was like, "Are you sure you don't know why?" And he think about it himself, and then he was like, "Oh, because like literally, it's so obvious." I feel like
at least he figured it out.
Yeah, he didn't like read or whatever. He's just like, "Oh, because it's that," and I was like, "Yeah."
I mean, I don't know. I feel like the way it's set up is supposed to make you feel like, oh, why is that there must be something more to this, because like, oh, she was fighting really well, but like Upper Two's like blood demon art is just kind of a bit overpowered, and considering the fact that Hashira all use like breathing and they need their lungs to be able to fight, and his powers basically mean that you can't even breathe properly. So I was just kind of like, I guess it makes sense that he's like really powerful, but even when I was reading the manga, I didn't put two and two together until like you get to the point where they sort of reveal it.
I think I was like that too. The manga, I was like, what?
Because I think I must have had the same thought while reading the manga, being like, well, wait, so
why?
Also, can I just say, sorry, I just suddenly thought of something. So when she dies, there's the crow that's like, that announces
that Shinobu died.
Shinobu has died while fighting upper rank 2. And I'm just like, why didn't they announce the fact that Zenitsu beat the new upper rank 6?
Oh, that is so sad. No. We should talk about that later. We should like focus on Shinobu and Douma first now, because like I feel like that is like probably like one of my favorite fight scene as well. I mean, the
Shinobu versus
Douma
is one of your favorite ones?
One of my favorite, like all the story, not just like
like from the whole series.
Yeah, I mean it's not top, but like it's like one of my maybe like top 10 kind of thing.
Is there a particular reason why?
It's just really, it's not like a typical you just fight kind of thing, right?
I mean, I don't think any of the fights in Demon Slayer are just fights.
No, Zenitsu is kind of
except for at the start, where they're kind of like, you know, chopping down the demons to gain their ranks.
True. I feel like maybe I just like with Shinobu. You know, Shinobu is, I feel like she's actually very cute when it's just like, you know, she's like this smiley person, right? But she actually like very angry person inside, and I feel like I'm so related. Like, I'm
you
very
find her relatable.
Yeah, because it's like, but I'm angry all the time. I think, do you not remember when she said that to Tanjiro, right?
I think the main thing that I remember from Shinobu's story is like because she puts on that front and she looks a bit or at least the way it's expressed in both the anime and manga is Tanjiro going, "You smell angry." Yeah,
you smell angry. But like she's always smiley all the time, right? She never like shows that emotion to other people. Yeah. She's always like this, you know, people think, she's this nice kind person. But
I don't think I actually thought, she's a nice person, because actually
she's very sarcastic as well, right?
Her introduction was when she was being mean to Gyu, and I was like, Gyu's my favourite character. So I was like, excuse me, man, where did you come from and why are you so rude?
No, we can talk about like our favorite Hashira later after we talk about the movie. But like, I think it's like one of my favorite, because like, well, obviously we cannot talk about like what's supposed to happen next on the next one, but like it's just like one of my favorite, because like Douma is so annoying. He's annoying.
Wait, you don't like him?
No, actually, even though Douma is so annoying, he's probably like one of my favorite like bad guys in the like one of my favorite like demon thingy. Not because like he's like weird, but like no, I probably like it because he's weird actually. He's just annoying, but like I don't know why I really like him.
I don't think I have particularly strong feelings about him either.
With Douma, he's just like a psycho demon, I feel like, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't hate him.
I think he suits his role.
Yeah, exactly. I don't hate him. Like, you know, like there's like other demons that's like very, very. I don't. Why
which demons make you feel like that?
Like, the one in the swordsmith village, maybe.
The one with like gloves.
Is that the one with like
the one who has like lips and mouth?
Yeah, like, that for example, or like the one that's like have like a like which one is that? The one that I have like something inside him, like he's like a small thing inside him.
Are you talking about Hantengu?
Hantengu, yeah. Oh my god,
the one who.
Oh my god, he's so annoying.
He's probably the most
like him.
despicable demon.
Yeah, I don't like this guy, like
because
at all.
he's like, oh, pity me.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like blaming
and
everyone.
I think his backstory
like
didn't make.
Yeah, you don't
feel
sympathize.
Even more angry.
Yeah, exactly. That, but Douma is like he's just this weird psycho baby since it was like probably because of the family like treated him like that. That's why it's like
the parents, if anything.
So yeah, so I'm like I don't hate him. He's actually
that's
interesting.
That's probably why
for me.
I just he's interesting. But I just kind of indifferent about him. I'm like makes sense.
That is the Douma and Shinobu for me. What about you? What did you like about the Douma and Shinobu fight?
I just
you don't like.
I mean, there's not anything I particularly dislike. I mean, I like the way that the whole scene was. This applies to the whole movie. I like just how all of the fights were
animated. I know, it's so pretty.
Intense.
Like, I know. It's like, how can you make such a good animation like this? I'm crying just looking at the art. Not because of the story.
I like how they, like, I don't know if it's, obviously, the way they like sort of animate it shows like the speed of how Shinobu moves, and we already kind of, I think it's already highlighted that she's sort of the fastest.
She is the fastest because she's the smallest, right?
Yeah, like she's not
she's
the
not
strongest,
strong, but she's fast.
really fast.
Yeah.
Oh, but I feel so annoyed on her behalf when Noma's like taunting her, kind of being like, "Oh, you move so fast, like I like, but you're so small." So you can't behead me, but if you were stronger, and you could have beaten me.
You probably can.
And I just kind of like
Douma said, like, oh, you are fast, right?
Yeah.
But like, too bad you're not strong.
Yeah, I didn't like the way he taunted her, but I appreciate so much how the scene is conveyed. It's to like make you feel kind of. Like you feel like you don't want to pity Shinobu because it's kind of insulting to her because she's still very impressive.
Yeah.
But I'm just kind of like, damn it. Even though I know like what happens in the manga, I was just kind of like, what? Like I just wanted her to like cut his head off in that moment. I know that that's not within her capability.
Her sword is too small anyway.
I mean, her sword is made for like
for just poison. Yeah,
right?
It's because you can't even carry a big sword.
Yeah,
that is like the only like one that. Oh wait, is that the Love Hashira? Do you remember like this? Her sword is also like, but it's just really strong, right? So it's kind of different.
Like she's inhumanely strong.
She is very very strong.
And also her sword is different. It's not.
It's like a ribbon.
It's more like a whip or ribbon. That's a cute way of putting it. And suits her more actually rather than a whip.
But she can like cut like Demon's head. Because he's strong enough. I think it's only Shinobu that's like it's just so small and so weak.
It's implied that her sister could behave.
I think so because he said like
because her sister is tall.
If I'm slightly taller or slightly stronger, I can just. It was a movie, right? She said that.
Yeah.
Why am I like this short and why am I this like weak kind of thing?
But I think it was all like a very nice setup for Canal to come into this. I felt so sad for her because it was like, I don't know,
because Shinobu
was just so smart though, because it was like the instant like hand signal. I like how they showed that
hand signal
because obviously it's all like still and stuff when you read it in the manga, but in the movie it was just kind of like that.
Didn't like Douma notice that, right? He was like, wait, what was that kind of thing, right?
It's like, oh, it's impressive you saw, right? Because even though it's just for a second. But I don't know. I do not like that he, just absorbed her into his body. But we're not going to talk about that too deeply. I was like, damn it, that is so disrespectful to her.
It is very sad. It was like a very, very sad scene because like, Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it.
I mean, actually,
because I don't want to be too spoilery, but
yeah, if we talk too much about it, it would just give away like sort of what happens in the manga.
I just feel like I'm satisfied, I guess.
Oh, by that fight. I suddenly have a question though, but if you were fighting a Operaktu, would you prefer to be eaten or absorbed?
Can I just be dead first before that happened?
He did technically kill her before.
Did she die before? I feel like he's like half alive when
she gave the hand signal. He broke her spine. That's what it looked like to me.
Oh, okay.
That's
why.
So she's dead,
that's
why Kanai is screaming, because it's like
if I'm already dead, it doesn't matter, right? Yeah. Like you can.
I don't know if that's how. That's why Douma breaks her spine, because she gives the hand signal and he's trying to prevent her. I don't know. That's now my own headcanon. But yeah, that's what the implication was to me. Although I guess he kind of started absorbing her when she was... I mean, she was dying.
Yeah.
She was already dying.
Yeah. So. When he started absorbing her, she's still alive, right? Like half alive. I don't want that. Can you just not kill me first? Like, just kill me first before you do anything. You
don't care whether you get eaten or absorbed.
Yeah, as long as you just kill me first. Like, that would be so terrible if not absorbing or eaten. Do you have any preference?
I would like neither, really.
Yeah, exactly. If you're dead, then you can't really
no choice.
Yeah, but if you're like half alive, like
nah, probably one of the worst ways to go. Well, eaten alive or absorbed alive. I don't know, man. What about? Okay, hang on, because when we were preparing for this, you were saying you needed to pee, but you would adamant you would watch a certain scene before you go pee because you didn't want to miss it. And that was the fight between Zenitsu and Kaigaku. Is that one of your favorite fights then?
In this movie?
In all of the series? Because you said you
had the obviously the last final battle is like the whole like my...
I'm not saying your favorite, but is this also one of the ones?
Yeah, of course. This it's probably like more like I like it more than Shinobu and Douma. Right. Because this one I know you don't really particularly like Zenitsu. You don't hate Zenitsu.
No, I don't hate him. I just don't like his pervy side.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think he's actually really...
But I think he's actually really cute. Even his pervy side is really cute. I like
his bird.
Oh my god, yeah, the bird is so cute. Why? Like, he's complaining about getting that bird. And I was like, that bird is cuter than the other bird. If I got a bird, I'd be like, oh my god. Yeah, it's like so cute and stuff. It's so funny. But like, yeah, Zenitsu is like one of my favorite characters as well. One of my favorite, like the main, like we have like the three main characters, Zenitsu, Tanjiro, and Inosuke. He's like my favorite one. So, and his stories always makes me so sad as well. Like his backstory.
You mean the full one, or you talking about the bit in the movie?
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. Is so sad.
I mean, so like I said, I don't hate Zenitsu. I still like his character. I just don't like his like pervy side, or when he's kind of beating Tanjiro, because oh my god, you've got a beautiful girl in your, what do you call that, the box? Yeah. Well, I'm like, it's his sister, dude, let him speak. I did not like that scene as much, but
he's funny
as a character. I basically the very first time where we saw him fall asleep and then basically one shot that demon, I was like, wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Because it's so funny, and like he's actually very strong when he's sleeping. But
in this movie, he's not sleeping.
He's not sleeping.
I feel just as equally impressed as when.
But this is like I mean, okay, so it's like in the movie, so we can talk about it, right? Why he's like that to this brother. Can you call him like a brother?
Yeah, his senpai.
Yeah. And because of this senpai, literally the grandfather. Yeah,
killed himself. This is literally. I'm sorry, I cried so hard.
I cried on this scene as well, because like, oh my god, it's so sad. Like, I know Tanjiro have like all of his family, like whole family got killed by the demon as well, but like,
okay. If you watch Demon Slayer, you're not a stranger to sad backstories. Majority of the characters have that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, because I read the manga, when we watched the Hashira training, there's literally that scene where Zenitsu goes off to the side to read a letter, and I cried watching that scene.
Which one?
this is literally in the there's a bit I think where you see Zenitsu like read a letter or something, and I knew what that letter was, and I cried because I knew what would happen.
Yeah. It's a letter that like leads on this one, right?
The letter that basically informs him that his grandfather has passed away.
Yeah.
And I was like, I knew what that was, and no, like my partner didn't know. Okay, so my partner originally, their favorite character was Zenitsu as well.
Oh.
But actually, after the most recent movie, they still like Zenitsu, but they're leaning more towards Gyomei as their favorite character. And I'm like, okay.
Wait.
Cool.
What?
I don't know. Well, we haven't discussed too much.
Wait, Gyomei is the rock guy, right?
Yeah, like
the stone guy, right?
Because,
Stone Hashira.
I mean, also tragic backstory. Isn't Kaigaku also involved in... Sorry, is this a spoiler? I think it can't be because Kaigaku is already dead now, and if the Stone Hashira's backstory already been shown,
No,
right?
it's already been shown on the
Hashira
I
training.
think it's the last. It's either last one or no, it's probably last one. Yeah. Because I remember
training.
crying watching the animation.
But isn't the kid who put out the lights so that the demons could come and break in is Kaigaku? Did you know this?
Wait, no.
Oh,
Wait.
We have so much reading to do after
What?
this episode. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, right? If this is wrong,
How is this like? I don't think they're connected, right?
apparently we'll look at this. Okay, we'll look at this after. And if I'm wrong, you cut
Mind
all
blown.
of this out. You cut all of this out.
My
This is
mind
wasted
like
footage.
exploding right now. How? So Kaigaku is like one of the orphans, you mean?
Yeah. Because remember, like, he also got adopted by the grandfather. He also didn't have, like, family and stuff, right?
Yeah. Just like Zenitsu, right? Zenitsu also an
but
orphan.
before that, I think he was one of the children who stayed. I think. Because they say, what...
Oh my god, my brain cannot. I need to...
Because I remember
I need to
reading it and I was
find
like,
out if
oh,
this is
this
right
kid
or not.
looked like the thingy. And then I remember when it came out in the anime, and then people were discussing it. It's like, oh my god, it's the same person? I think it was confirmed. Anyway, cut this all out. We're going to check this after we finish filming. Mm-hmm. And if it's wrong, cut all of this out. Just cut the last 2 minutes out.
But anyway.
Gyomei, I don't know, my partner tends to like the cool, strong type. But like the not cool type in the way I like cool type. Because my version of cool type
is Gyu. No, it's my
cool type as in like stoic, strong, the dependable one. Because I'm really sure one of her favorite characters in Haikyuu is like Wakatoshi.
You cannot talk about this with me because I do not know.
But he's like a volleyball ace and has
he's just like
really strong. Kind
so
of
like a leader type.
Yeah, and very dependable, but also doesn't talk a lot.
Gyu doesn't talk a lot.
Yeah, but he's like the cool, good-looking, the conventionally good-looking type. And then my partner's just like, you're just like pretty boy.
Gyu is still my, like, I always say, like, I like Muichiro, but, like, literally Gyu is still my favorite.
Yeah, I think watching this movie... Sorry, we're going a little bit into that fight, but watching this movie, it's just solidified. I was like, Gyu's still my favorite actor all the time.
I guess because like Muichiro didn't really do anything in this movie. It literally just ran away. Like it's just ran with Gyu. So I was like, okay, this is the movie not for Muichiro. I guess the next one is going to be like Muichiro and Gyomei, right? The next Infinity Castle arc.
Possibly, yeah.
But this one is obviously Zenitsu have like. This movie is like literally just like 3 fights, right? This 3
Maybe
fights.
it's because the third fight with upper 3 is so long. That's why my partner felt it was kind of more
because they keep
it's all consecutive. Whereas like, I mean, I also agree. It felt a bit like, oh, we've just had the episode with Shinobu versus upper rank 2. Oh, and now it's like,
Zenitsu and Kaigaku.
And it's like second episode done, but then the rest felt like a long.
It's just
consecutive story.
But that Zenitsu fight is just very satisfying. No, literally, I was like, I've been waiting for this moment so long because he finally can fight without like sleeping.
Yeah, I think that's also one of the things that I was looking forward to.
And he's actually like, you know, like because the like Kaigaku keep telling him, oh, you can only just only do like the first what do you call it?
The
Ichinokata? First form. Just first form. You still only can do that, huh? And then he was like, I don't care.
Like,
Even
nah,
if
I've got a whole new
yeah,
form.
exactly. I was like,
Well,
this is
I don't
so
know.
cool.
Kaigaku is obviously a very flawed character because, like, I don't know. I think this is also, like, watching the scene made me like Zenitsu more because you see how, like,
his character, like
how much he's grown, but also that he's also always been a very kind character towards his family, at least. Like, you know, he, even though he kind of wimp out and doesn't want to do it, he still ends up doing what his grandfather tells him to do. He still looks up to Kaigaku, and when people were trash talking Kaigaku, he will stand up to them. But Kaigaku's like, I don't need you to do any of this, or kind of being like, you're trash because you can only do one form.
One form, yeah.
But the problem is Kaigaku can't do the first one, and Zenitsu always knew why.
Wait,
why his grandfather wanted them to both inherit.
Oh, because
because you've got one person who can do just the first one,
and the other one who can't do.
Yeah, who can do every form except for the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
That was like the thinking, but Kaigaku's too proud.
He's too proud to be like, why do I have to be with you?
Yeah,
the person who can only do the first one.
Yeah, but he can't master the first one, and it was really interesting, like, to see into the mindset of like, oh, you can't do the foundation form, so it doesn't mean, like, the fact that you can do all the others doesn't mean anything. So I think he kind of has a complex about that. He knows that like Zenitsu have something that he doesn't have, and that's probably why he kind of loses it a bit when Zenitsu reveals that new form that he's made, and it's
the
like,
one that I made.
Yeah. Well, no, because Kaigaku's like, oh, I knew Gramps preferred you, teaching you some secret trick, and then Zenitsu's like, No, this is
I literally made this.
Yeah, I did this myself. And Kaigaku's just like mind blown because it's like, what, this little
how can you, like, I know.
But he's so salty because he was like, oh, we're both gonna fall to our deaths anyway, so I still win. And then, oh my god.
And then,
sorry, what's his name?
I can't remember his name.
How can I not remember his name? When
the demon guy, the demon.
That's helpful. The demon guy.
Oh my god! I mean, I like him too, though. I can't remember
the
his
demon
name.
who's like with Tamayo.
Yeah, the demon who really, really loves Tamayo. He loves her, right? Yeah. Oh my god, I can't remember his name.
Do you remember his ending? We'll talk about that at the end because that's not in the
movie. Okay, no.
When he just appears and it's just like, you know, you should just, basically his message is, you should just be nicer to other people. Now you're just gonna die alone. But because, you know, Zenitsu has a good heart.
Yeah,
because he's gonna live, and he goes and saves it.
Even
if he's like, just made up those quotes, by the way. That is not what was said. But that is the message I heard.
No, but I mean, because like Zenitsu always like he's. I feel like in every season he always like be the one who like, kind of like the one who like suddenly like saved everyone kind of thing. Like, for example, like, remember the spider village, not spider village, sorry, because I really like that spider arc, spider arc, like spider demon like story arc.
Isn't that his name?
Rui, Rui. His name is Rui.
Yeah.
But he was like the one who saved everyone though.
Yeah, and then he cried.
And then he was
got
like,
injected
by... It's so fun. This is why I really love Zenitsu.
Yeah, but he never remembers any of it.
Yeah, because he's sleeping.
When he saved the kid.
Yeah, exactly.
With the demon with the drum. That was also...
Yeah, because like, that kid is like, oh, you are cool. But he's like, huh? What are you talking
Because then he sees the demon head and he's like...
Yeah, I know. No, I really, really like Zenitsu.
He's great for some comedy.
Yeah, exactly. Really? Amongst like all the three main characters, four, including Nezuko, I guess. Nezuko is my second favorite, but my first probably Zenitsu. Because it's just like, he's interesting, he's funny.
Do I have any favorite?
He's strong. Tanjiro?
I mean, I did used to so it used to
maybe Nezuko.
It used to be Inosuke. Inosuke used to be my favorite.
Oh really? That is actually I can't. Oh wow!
To all of the cast.
Huh?
I just thought he was really funny.
Is it because like of the voice actor?
No, who's the voice actor?
How can you know? It's the one who voiced Yao.
Oh wait, really? Wait, I think I have like a little fan art card that someone made where they literally... That's why we have...
Katie! How can you... I thought you like him because...
That's not why. No, I don't really like Inosuke's character. I think he's
right?
funny.
Is that why he also in
Yeah,
Haikyuu, right?
There's so many overlap in Genshin, Haikyuu, and
Demon Slayer.
But no, it's not.
Is that
voice.
because of
it's
that?
not the voice. It's literally, I just find his character hilarious.
Funny. Yeah, I mean, he's
forehead,
funny.
but you take
And he's
it
so
off and he's
pretty.
just like, beautiful girl. And I'm just like, okay.
You remember the entertainment district arc?
Yeah.
It's so funny because he can literally pass as like a little girl, like a girl, and everyone is like, "What is like Zenitsu?" And Tanjiro looks like everyone is like, "What is this?"
No, I think I just found this character really funny. But yeah, I don't think at this point I like all of the main cast pretty equally. And then Gyu.
I mean, I'm more a Hashira team anyway, because like, you know, the first episode when like Gyu just saved Tanjiro from the demon, I was like, okay, this character is going to be my favorite until the season, like until this animation ends, like literally.
But then Muichiro start creeping into your heart.
No, I literally start liking Muichiro because of the animation. I never really like him like on the manga, like in the animation, like from.
That is really interesting that the animation made you.
I
like
don't know
him.
why. And we watched the.
You even
his
had
backstory.
like your hair.
Yeah, because like I really like it. I was like, I just realized, oh, I really like this guy. He's so like, I
His
don't
story
know.
made me sad too.
It's probably because of that. I don't know. But Gyu is like literally it's like love at first sight. I feel like. Don't you think? Like, because like I
wouldn't call
him.
it love, but I knew he was my favorite character from the start because when not just because he saved them, it's because he spared Nezuko. And then
Exactly.
the bit where the Hashira all capture Tanjiro and then there's a letter read out being like,
I'm going to like if like Nezuko
ever
hurt
bites a human or
anyone,
hurt someone,
I'm going to like kill myself.
it's
or
not
something,
just what's his name.
right? Who?
The former water Hashira who trained Tanjiro.
Oh my god!
Because the letter is
Don't
from him.
ask me.
But in the letter, he's just said, "Oh, I and Gyu, Toyoka will
commit
seppuku." And I was like, "Did Gyu agree to this?"
I know. It's just like the water Hashira is just like, oh, I'm just gonna put Gyu there.
I'm just like I always knew that, and I was like, I wonder if Gyu in his mind is just like, "What the fuck."
No, and I just know it from the start that I'm going to like this Hashira.
Yeah.
Because like he's just so
he's
cool.
so
And his backstory is so sad as well. Do you know like why he's like wearing like half and half thingy, right?
I know why.
It's just like it's probably like one of my favorite part from like the first season when they have the backstory of that.
Sorry everyone, we got a little too excited recording this episode and ended up talking way longer than planned. So we decided to slice it into 2 parts. Stay tuned for part 2.
Thank you for watching.
Or listening.